Good morning, everybody, and time for an Iowan that you really get to know because we have somebody in a new position here, Michelle.
That's right. We love to introduce you to some people that are new to town, especially we have Carrie Zimmerman here. She is the new Executive Director of the Young Women's Resource Center. Thank you for joining us here this morning. Congratulations on your new role.
Thank you. Yes.
So let's just first get to know you a little bit and share kind of maybe where you're new to Des Moines and where you're kind of a little bit of your background and where you're coming from.
Sure, yes. So I just moved to Des Moines in August and I started this position in January. I came from Austin, Texas, so it's quite a shift, especially this time of year. But I'm originally a Cedar Rapids, Iowa girl, so.
So you know what this weather is all about.
I'm familiar with Iowa in the winter. I have to remind everybody about that.
All right, so you're from CR. Where'd you go to school?
Right, I went to Cedar Rapids Jefferson.
Excellent.
And University of Northern Iowa.
Good.
And my master's at St. Ambrose.
All right, so you kept it right here in the Midwest.
I did. I left after college, then came back and actually started my social work at Tanager Place in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, doing PMIC and on the floor there.
And what were you doing down in Austin?
In Austin, I was doing different leadership positions, primarily all residential care, so running different programs, a teen parent program, emergency shelter, primarily all youth that were in the foster care system there.
Sure.
In the past 2 years, primarily working with the governor's office and the whole wide kind of state of Texas, implementing a statewide kind of protocol with sex trafficking and exploitation and running some brand new programs around that in the Austin community.
All right. So how did you get hooked up with these folks here to come back to the state of Iowa?
Yeah, well, I was already moving here and on my way back ready to get married, and I was doing the job search and I found the Young Women's Resource Center, and I thought it kind of fit perfectly with the work that I've been doing with women and girls in the past few years, and absolutely very exciting to kind of switch a little bit and focus more on prevention. I've been heavy in the trenches of intervention. I know we do quite a bit of that as well, but it was really exciting and it felt like a breath of fresh air to kind of switch sides a little bit and dig into the work that they're doing and working with young girls and women in the empowerment side.
Is that what was so appealing to you about the position?
It was, and it's a small agency. I was coming from a large 400+ employee agency to now a very intimate 20+ person agency, and so that has a lot of pros to it, and really getting to know the team and knowing really the depths of the work that we're doing, and so that was really appealing to me. And Des Moines, it's a fun new city, and I'm excited to be here and to learn everything that it has to offer. And the YWRC, I mean, what they're doing and the connections and the collaborations they have in the community is really exciting, and to step into an agency that's been around for 40+ years and have the reputation that it does has made it pretty easy to step into.
Yeah, let's expand on that a little bit, just for people, just kind of talk about some of those things that the Young Women's Resource Center do as an organization.
Sure. So we focus on young women and girls, and that's anybody that defines themselves as a woman or socialized as a woman or a girl, ages 10 to 21, and we work in about 37 schools. Des Moines Public School System is a huge partner for us, and we have 2 different programs. We do an empowerment program working with young women and girls, 6-week programs in the schools or even after-school programs focusing on self-esteem and self-confidence and building resiliency. We know that 75% of young women that say they have low self-esteem are engaging in pretty negative behaviors, and so really trying to work with those that are coming from that backgrounds of significant trauma, places where they're identifying that they definitely need some extra support in terms of their own self-confidence. And then we have a Young Moms program where we work with young teen mothers, also those that are going through pregnancy and postpartum, through parenting education, childbirth education. We have a doula program. So really working with those young women on building self-sufficiency skills, helping them graduate high school, and giving them those long-term supports that they need to be successful.
So the programs that you have in the schools, what do the kids that want to participate in this, can they elect to do that? Is it something the school kind of helps them decide?
The school definitely
lets them know that this is available to some of the kids that may need it?
Right. The schools definitely assist. We depend a lot on the school social workers, success case managers do a lot of work in getting us the referrals that we need. And also, sure, if the girls, a lot of it's word of mouth, peer-to-peer, so if a young woman is in a group and loves it, then we'll tell her friend, hey, you should come and join this group. I'm really excited to grow the relationships that we have with the Des Moines Public School System and reaching more and more schools, even outside of the Des Moines area.
So you only been in this position a short period of time.
Just over a month.
Okay, have you seen any major differences between what's going on here as what was going on in Texas?
Well, you know, I think what's been exciting is I was heavy in the sex trafficking exploitation work in Austin, Texas, and I know that is something that obviously is very prevalent here as well, and it's very exciting for me to start building connections and relationships with individuals to hear the experiences that are happening here in Des Moines, especially in Iowa as a broader state, and so definitely there's when you're talking about young women and girls and the issues that we face every single day, it's going to be the same. And I think right now in the place that we're at in society and working with the Young Women's Resource Center is exciting, because I think we're in this stage right now where we're fighting for gender equality. We're fighting for women to have voices and to speak up for themselves. And so it's really exciting time to be a part of an agency that has a mission of, yes, like this is what we're about, is giving women the tools and empowering them to be these future female leaders.
And you mentioned kind of expanding on some of those school programs and so forth. Are there some other things that you're looking forward to kind of bringing to fruition or doing throughout the year in your new role?
Yeah, it's been a fun learning phase right now and just exploring the team, which is fabulous, and a lot of bright, brilliant, amazing ideas of individuals that work with the YWRC. And I definitely think growing the program, expanding our funding and diversifying our revenue streams, being able to look at different curriculums that we have to offer and how can we expand and grow those. And I think bringing the knowledge and expertise that I've been doing in Austin, Texas around sex trafficking and exploitation and working with the community on the gaps right now and where could the YWRC fit in there.
That is great. Now you have a meet and greet a little bit later on, right?
Yes, tonight at 5:30 at the YWRC for anybody who wants to come see our space and get to know our team and meet me and our board, and all the fabulous people at the agency will be there.
Very nice. So for people that are there ways that people can kind of get involved with Young Women's Resource Center?
I would absolutely
on a volunteer basis, those types of
yes,
things?
I would hit up our website, and there's everything that you need to know there. There's emails that you can contact for the individual that will respond in terms of the volunteer opportunities.
Right, there'll be light refreshments there. You're going to give tours of the place, give people an idea of what's going on there, and all the details that you need. Well, welcome back to Iowa.
Yeah, congratulations. Come on out and meet Carrie Zimmerman tonight, the new executive director of the Young Women's Resource Center. She's going to be over there at their facility from 5:30 to 7 tonight, giving tours and all kinds of great stuff. So hopefully you have a nice crowd out there to introduce yourself to.
We will.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
All right.